co-parenting with a narcissist, divorcing a narcissistic ex and moving on from an addictive partner. Written by Guzman. Narrated by Eloise Wilson. Finding a way to heal from emotional trauma while yet being a good mother. 2022 Guide for Newbies. Introduction. Choosing whether to divorce is especially difficult when it is unclear whether the divorce will make your children's lives happier or safer. Many parents base their divorce decisions on what is best for their children, but it is not always clear which path will best serve the children's needs. Staying in an unhappy marriage may result in children growing up in an unhappy family. This may have an impact on how children learn to view relationships, which may hurt their future partnering. However, if the parents in these marriages do a good job of shielding their children from their conflict and treating one another with respect, the children may be relatively unscathed. Divorce, on the other hand, may be the best option for the children's well-being in some families. Another critical task that parents face is the need to develop a working co-parenting relationship. Even for intact families, joint parenting has been difficult because we all have different ideas about how our children should be raised and different priorities for how to spend our time and money. These difficulties become more severe during and after divorce. There are logistical issues to consider, such as the need to exchange the children and some of their belongings from one parent to the other regularly, often several times per week. There is also a need to communicate about decisions that must be made about the children, even if the parents have a difficult time speaking civilly to each other about anything. Parental conflict is one of the most common pitfalls for divorced families. Many families experience less conflict after the divorce is finalized, but for others, the conflict remains a major issue. It may occur as a result of each parent's strong feelings about the divorce, but it may also be the result of fundamentally different beliefs the parents hold about how to raise their children. The conflict between co-parents is arguably the most damaging aspect of divorce for children if not managed properly. Now that we've discussed how divorce affects parents, let's take a closer look at how divorce affects children. This information will be useful as you prepare a parenting plan with your co-parent and engage in today, parenting and co-parenting following the divorce. When divorce conflicts with a parent's values, such as when a parent's religious beliefs prohibit divorce or when a parent feels a moral obligation to stay with a spouse due to that spouse's physical, emotional, or financial needs, the decision to divorce becomes more difficult. When resources are insufficient to provide for two homes.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?